I know not only no longer necessary, I'm in the way. It'd be much better if I died.
On the 20th of February, 2005, Hunter S. Thompson killed himself. Everybody has his reasons. Being Hunter, he left a note. It stands on the page like a poem, and it reads, "Football season is over. No more games. No more bombs. No more walking. No more fun. No more swimming. 67. That is 17 years past 50. 17 more than I needed or wanted. Boring. I'm always bitchy. No fun for anybody. 67. You are getting greedy. Act your old age. Relax. This won't hurt."
It was like, something had been somebody just removed something from your body, you know? That's what it felt like.
Hunter, more than most people, lived on his own terms, and he was going to do his death on his own terms too.
I respected the fact that he was incapacitated, but I could see how demoralized he was, and I think he put the physical demoralization and debilitation together with the lack of creative juices and energy, and he just said, "Now's the time."
To try to imagine Hunter Thompson, fighting for every last breath in a hospital bed, hooked up to all sorts of tubes, that's just not him.
Sometimes he'd get up in the middle of the night and fire his shotgun off into the night. I thought he'd do something like that. I never thought he'd turn that gun on himself.
He was going to go out when he was ready to go, the way he wanted to go, and he wasn't going to let anybody else decide that for him.
The first instinct was to romanticize the exit. It wasn't completely a heroic ending for Hunter. But on the same token, no one ever told Hunter what he was going to do or how he was going to do it.
By the code by which he lived, which included Hemingway's code, there is a moment when you ask what's next, and you ask it with totality, and you reach a fullness where you just have to go.
One thing we can never do is completely get inside another person's head. Who knows what Hemingway was thinking of? Who knows exactly what Hunter was thinking of?
I knew that he'd had some back pains and some illness and so on, but I thought Hunter was a true lover of life. And I always thought that no matter what his health situation was or what problems he was going through, that somehow he'd hang on.
At 67 years old, he had lived a very hard life. He drank regularly since he was about 10 or 11 years old. And as somebody who had things like knee problems and hip replacement and had a number of medical ailments, and he did everything he kind of wanted to do.
Hunter could have had a responsible vision of saying, "I've done my work here, and I know it's so good where I'm going. I'm on my way."
Now that he's gone, and he's been gone for a year, most of us that were close to him really feel the void. It's not as much fun, and it's not as interesting a world without Hunter.
The whole point of Hunter was, as a messenger to us, was to take control of your own life. Don't be at the beck and call of an institution or let people tell you what to do. Freedom is about personal freedom, and you have the right to live and you have the right to die, and he wanted to die in the fashion that he did.
I'm becoming copacetic with his absence, and one thing I'm really grateful for is the 35 years of friendship and intimate friendship that I had with that man, and I'll never lose that. Can't take that away from me.
Hunter Thompson never acted his age his whole life. He was born old, and he remains forever young. Buy the ticket, he once counseled. take the ride. But the ticket costs more all the time, and the ride gets a little slower, a little shorter every year.